Hello there. I'm back for day two. Day two of what, you ask? Well, day two of the 21-day financial fast with the Michelle Singletary. So day one was amazing. If you didn't check out day one with Q&A, please go to the page and check that out. But today is day two, October 3rd, and wow. So many reminders in chapter 2. So you gotta make sure you get your book so that you can go over the scripture references, which I love the most about this book. It has those biblical principles and foundations that we really need to move forward. But really delving into, for me, and I want to challenge you too, to think really deeply about needs and wants, right? So in chapter 1, we had to make a pledge of all the stuff that we said we will do and not do during the fast. Get your book and you'll know what it is. So I really had to start and think, man, is this a need or is this a want? Or do I need this right now? Right? So many times today. So I didn't really want to cook, if I can be honest. I didn't want to. I wanted to stop and get something. So we can purchase food, of course, medications, pay your bills, and there are a couple other things that you need to do, and how you do that is a part of the fast, and it breaks it down for you in chapter 1. So I also needed to meal prep, and I had not done that. But I had to hunker down and get it done, because if you want something to eat and you know you can't eat out, then you need to meal prep. So I did that when I got home today. That was pretty good. But just really thinking about wants versus needs and how much we can save. If you think about just in the last week, all of the things that you purchased, like if you looked in your checking account, right, or the app, and really look at what you spent your money on or where your money went. Were they all needs or were they mostly wants? Lot to think about, but I really enjoyed that part. And money matters. Oh my goodness. Michelle really breaks down how money is really everywhere. It's everywhere. And in every consequence, there's a financial implication to that. So I really enjoyed the text. You might be wondering to yourself, I thought this was Q&A. Where is the Q to the A? I think the book was so good that he fell asleep. But don't worry, when he gets here, he's gonna catch you up. But we wanted to stay true to our vlogging and our reflections. A couple other things. So I realized this weekend I have been invited to what's called a color party, and this is the first one, and I've been wanting to do this since 2020, right? Since I've seen it happen, and I was like, oh, that is so cool, where everybody gets a color and you dress up in that color, and you bring a big old thing of snacks for everybody that represent that color. And I was like, oh yeah. So I got my invitation maybe like 3 weeks ago. I just thought about it today. It's Sunday. Sunday is the 8th. And I will clearly still be on my financial fast. So I need some ideas. What do I do? So I already have a purple outfit. I'm good on that. But as far as snacks or little tokens or what have you, I can't buy anything, and I'm not breaking my fast. So comment in the chat, in the comment section. You have to be a subscriber in order to comment, but go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. What would you do if you had an opportunity, my color is that, okay. My color is purple. So my color is purple. So really interested in what you all think. This is what I was going to ask my Q for Q&A, but he not here tonight. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm going to a color party. I'm wearing purple, and I'm supposed to bring purple stuff, but I can't spend any money. So I'm gonna look around this house real good and see what I can find for 10 people. But let me know in the chat, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? The book gives us several recommendations on what to do, even for birthdays. Who said you had to give gifts on birthdays? Who said it? Nobody. But that's how we get in debt, right? That's not necessarily a need. That's a want. We want to purchase gifts. We want to do all these things. But if we are surrounded in debt, we need to take care of that debt, because we're not supposed to live in debt. So we're on day 2 of our fast. And I'm just going to close. We won't have a 10-minute video tonight, but I just want to close with, acknowledging that when the commandment says you shall not steal, the book talks about this, and I got really excited and convicted at the same time, if I can be honest, on this here podcast. The book goes through several things that are stealing. And I said, oh. So think about it. Stealing doesn't always mean do, 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 and grabbing something that's not yours, right? It could be plenty of things. If someone was ringing up your things and you noticed that they only rang up 2 and you had 3, are you going to say something? That's stealing. Or your kid walked out the store and you didn't realize that they had it until you were already out the store. You gonna keep it? You're gonna take it back. So those are like little things, right? But then we have the bigger things like taxes. When you lie on your taxes and you're not accurate, that's stealing. And all that has a price. You got a price to pay. So I enjoyed day 2. I am doing my action items. Remember the 20-day financial fast with Michelle Singletary. Don't forget to let me know in the chat what you would do if your color was purple and you're going to the color party and you can't buy anything. What would you do? Like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you tomorrow for day 3. I hope I have me a Q with this A. But thanks for tuning in to Q&A with Q&A. See ya. Bye.